When my partner Michael first suffered psychosis at the age of 47, neither him nor I had any experience of mental health issues or mental health services. He became extremely unwell very rapidly and was detained under the Mental Health Act. In his state of psychosis, he told hospital staff he didn't want to see me, and hospital staff took this at face value and told me not to waste my time visiting because he didn't want to see me. This was devastating because, as his partner, I knew I could help him get better and recover. After nearly 2 weeks of being denied visiting Michael, I did some research on the Greater Manchester Mental Health website to see what I could expect from the Trust. I then advised the hospital ward that the way in which I was being excluded was not in accordance with the Trust values of treating service users, families and each other with kindness, or the Trust's strategic objectives of working with the service user carers to achieve their goals. After I insisted on speaking to somebody in charge, I received a phone call from Claire, who was the nurse responsible for Michael's care. From the offset, Claire had empathy and understanding of the situation, which was in stark contrast to all the other staff that I'd previously been dealing with. So I explained the situation and I said I would like her to work with Michael and I and to facilitate me visiting Michael very soon. To engage with Michael, she asked me about his interests. I told her he liked walking and cycling, and it turned out that Claire often went walking in one of our favourite locations. So the Jumbles Reservoir in Bolton was therefore a common interest between them. That night Claire sat with Michael and talked about walking the dog around the Jumbles Reservoir and referred to the both of us both going to Malham in the Yorkshire Dales for Christmas. She said his face immediately lit up and he said that was his best Christmas ever and that it would make his day if I went to see him. This was a real turning point in Michael's recovery, all brought about by the fact that I spoke to somebody in charge who was willing to work with Michael and I and to engage with me rather than all the other staff who were just content on repeating, "He doesn't want to see you." Things need to change. We need more professionals to behave like Claire.